Me family them agree to now all in the name of peace. Me family them now the program this way we've been promised for the Brinkham Tona, where we call Bio Juldeh Continuity Media Program. But this program is not just there for tap on media. We get for go now the communities them and sensitize the people them and tell them thank you when they be vote President Bio 2018. Me family them. We all don't see what thing they happen at this country. Nevertheless, the world economy, but from where President Bio take power in wonderful brother, when Dr. Mohamed Juldeh JALLOH, now we see the new face of Salon. So now it make we as a media team, we don't say we get for sensitize with people there. We're not just there for tap on media. We get for go all out. For tell President Bio thank you. For tell the people them thank you. And for tell President Bio say, do ya papa continue with this wonderful and dedicated Vice President. From where Dr. Mohamed Juldeh JALLOH take the office of Vice President in this country, now the office of Vice President get respect in this country. From where Dr. Mohamed Juldeh JALLOH be Vice President in this country, we know a no scarce between him and his boss. Now a man where he dedicates to his work. He get respect for everybody in this world. He get respect for big man and small pikin. He don't know the difference between poor and rich man. He get respect for all man. Now, it make we as a media practitioners, them we don't stand with same. We not go sit down with the look this kind of good person here so, this kind of good team here so. We say we not go sit down with the look this kind of good team here so we not talk nothing. We just can for tell all man thank you and tell the president thank you and tell God Almighty thank you where he been give president build the knowledge for let he go choose Dr. Mohamed Juldeh JALLOH for let he can join us for make this country. And indeed, we don't see lights now in this country. Nevertheless, the challenges there. Nevertheless, the destruction with APC they put on for letting people here fail. But yet still, then they on top of situation. Why? They all two. Now God choosing people there. One dedicated Christian and one dedicated Muslim. Me family. Anything will happen at this world, take them as an example. Before we go deep into this program, make I bring something to our attention. What happened at the whole world? What happened where the whole world see it? Last week Sunday, now be final, World Cup final. Listen up. Last week Sunday, I said now be World Cup final. I think that be the 18th December. The World Cup final been played between Argentina, when I'm in team, when I'm in the support, and France. The first half, Argentina play France. Let France they no one they play ball. France no been get no shot on target first half. Argentina scored 2 goals. Listen up. Now from this point now we get for take. Then we go before with this program. Argentina scored 2 goals against France first half. As we come the second half, what thing happen? Now the coach it changed Di Maria. The coach changed Di Maria, now the game changed. Quick. Now France then equalize. If not to God be help we the Argentines then. That game day, it be for common war, they be for B3. But God just help we go now from penalty shutouts. Where this World Cup, where we they play in a salon, where the whole world don't see we, where the mercy of Africa, when His Excellency, the retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, where the whole world don't see and the whole world don't respect and like how the world don't respect mercy. Believe in me, The Di Maria before the Messi, behind the Messi, we not get for changer. Now that's the one point the Argentina game. It not get for happen. By the grace of God, we get for talk to His Excellency the President, the retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, for let it continue with in Vice President, when at Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh. From where Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh come na the office of Vice President. Now in the office of Vice President get respect. From Shaka Steven in time, SI Kroma na ina be the Vice President for Shaka Steven. And announced last week, Victor Bokarifo as in Vice President. But we all know how the Vice Presidents them and them boss them, they can end up. Or how they can they, where they can they in office. Not to so a day with this, with the issue of Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh in boss. Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh na somebody where he commits to in boss. He dedicates to the work. If una they read, they say presidents bio they fly. He they fly because he gets somebody where he they left na in back. Where he knows say even if he go in back, he set. When Comrade come out, he left in Peking. He go, he come. The one where he left in Peking, he can't see in Peking they in good condition. That Comrade go get mine for come out again. But if Comrade come out, he left in Peking, he go, he come. He meet in Peking in condition not fine. He no go get mine for come out again. Either if he come out with in Peking. And with the Peking the way President Bio gets, he no go able come out with it all. But because he gets somebody na in back, where he dedicates, where he too respectful, where na a God-fearing person, where na no lesser person, but Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh as in Vice President, na he make President Bio can go out. For go fenam, let it bring a come. Because he knows say any go where he go, he dey left in Vice President, when na Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh. Now, it make we, as a media team, we don't take on this responsibility. We say we get for go out and tell the people them thank you. And tell President Bio thank you. And tell President Bio say, President Bio, you know go see all, but we they see all. You know they hear all, but we they hear all. You know they feel all, but we they feel all. This team, where you get, now the best team for win the World Cup with no penalty shut out. And 2023, we no one go no runoff. Now, in make we want let President Bio continue with in Vice President Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh. Now, the program this where we be done promise for the bring to owner. This now the first episode today. Where are they do on the 22nd December 2022. Me fumble them. Inside this program, I get for the give one the background history of the vice presidents, them all where we don't come to this country. Now I begin with Mr. Victor Bokarifo. And you know say the last term of Ernest Bai Koroma in second term, we I mean, na two vice presidents Igiwi. The first one na be Sam Sumana. The go small na de is Saka. Igiwi, Victor Bokarifo. Victor Bokarifo, inside interview with one journalist, when a Khadija, he tell we say in not be ready for take on the power of vice president in this country. So when person not ready for take on office, you put another office, he not go deliver. But Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh, where he gets energy, he gets the zeal, he let the work, he commits to him boss from where he take the office of vice president. The office of vice president always they produce good results. Now, he make with this today. President Bio, they able to develop this country because he gets the right thing. So, me family them, we are already out there. We want to join we in this week program. This program, not a one-man program, not a we no more, not for all Saloma. For let we all go able to bring we hands together and tell President Bio thank you, and tell we self with the people that will be vote President Bio thank you for the kind development we see in our country. And let President Bio continue with in Vice President when Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh. Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh, Now somebody we get respect for all man. Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh, now the most dedicated vice president which Salondo ever produced. Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh, now the most God-fearing vice president which Salondo ever produced. Now the only vice president this, where one day gets problem with him boss, and go get problem with him boss. Any side where Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh go, even if they put money in pocket for give you transport, they give you in the name of President's Bio. And not go ever say this money na me give you. They say, I they do am in the name of President's Bio. And not ever na chest and talk say, this thing will happen, na me do am. No. It always they bring the agenda of the president before in your agenda. I think na so a good workman for the with him boss. So do you have a family them? Una let we all join hands together and vote President Bio 2023 in dedicated vice president and the most wonderful and beautiful first lady, Dr. Fatima Bio, for let them make this country for we. We're sorry in this country. The situation we say APC left with, it's too sorry. God don't help we, God don't give it team. This team that don't come for can make like this we country have go before. Do you have a family them? As I talk to Una, I want let we all join hands together. Let we make this country. Let we all join hands together and support them two giants them. We got don't give in at this country. For let them go able to develop this country like any Singapore. For tell Una say Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh, now the most dedicated and the most respectful vice president in this country. In another edition, now about Samsumana I go talk, but that test Una something, yeah? Una la test Una something for tell Una say Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh, now the most dedicated vice president which Salondo ever produced in this country. Do you have Una listen small by ya? Una eri na test una no more. All man sit down na ground. All man sit down na ground. Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh, were you the greeter? If na pikin self the greet that Monday, the kind way where it they honor you, the kind way where it they give you respect, you go gladly for greet and the next time. But when I listen back, this vice president way and by Kuruma be sacked. If we go and embarrass young people them na in tongue when na kono before they sack them, it say let all man sit down na ground. Not to sue Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh in the behave. Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh na a well-mannered naked man. So do ya this program na the first episode this today on the 22nd December 2022. Now program we get for continue. Not on social media no more, but it get for continue. Now all the communities them we get for go out and sensitize with people there for let them vote President Bio back 2023. And this program get for continue with other ministers them and other government appointees them. The one that we President Bio appoints. Just the cow I say we get for bring up a campaign. After 2023 election, some people them, me family them, President Bio appoints them because they go live for them. What they know they do to the masses, then they say that they do. When President Bio appoints you, where we hear where then they carry you go na parliament for go approve you. Now they go lost the game. Because we go make sure say we go na parliament and tell President Bio say we're not happy with you. So just continue for the wicked yourself. You say that the people that you the wicked. Some of una presidents Bio don't appoint una, but una not they work in the agenda with the agenda of the president. Una they suppress people that na una offices them we know. Some of una na ministers them, even una deputies them. Una and una deputies them, una not they see one side, but una they fake the president. No problem. We know how we get for treat una. And some people them with president you don't appoint when a ministers them, some then a parastatals them, So then not just appointees them. If President Bio not appoints them again 2023, now we go for them before President Bio. Now in foot we cry for them. We say, that person there, that social minister, that social parastatal, that social appointee, return them back now in office because it be they deliver well according to your agenda. So this don't begin with Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh. Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh na a good workman, na a dedicated man. Na in make me, KAMARA, and the whole media team will say with the calm and tell President Bio thank you. And tell all the ministers them thank you. Tell the First Lady thank you. Tell the salon people them thank you. Tell President Bio say he get a correct team. Let it continue with this team. Now, so I will take left this program today. As the program today at the beginning, when I get for a more and when I get for a bokutin, when I get for land bokutin inside this program, how vice presidents they don't misuse the office of vice president until where Dr. Mohamed Juldeh Jalloh don't come, they don't make the office of the vice president, don't get respect in this country. Now, so we go take left una inside today's own program when at the first episode until we meet again. Tata.
Well, that was a short message from KAMARA. Till we meet again, I go say tata.